let's see how things turn out. Alright, let's see. I think that has gone live. Nope. Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah. Come on, go red. Come on. Yeah. Silly app. Anyway, Jello, good evening. Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and do another one. And let's see what's going on. Jello. So I'm going to go ahead and say Jello all in the chat and see how things turn out. Hopefully it's good. Wabbit's not well, but yet she's grinning like a Cheshire cat. There's that. So I said Jello all in the chat. So why don't I say hi Spoon, then I'll know you're here. And I'm just going to get the links out now. And we'll see how things go. Hopefully everyone is doing well. And we'll see how things turn out. So while we are waiting, why don't you head over to our Discord, be one of our members on there, and keep up to date with everything, and you'll see what competitions we've got going, what builds we're building, and things like that, and get into things. I'm not too sure if you're aware, but I've actually started another build. It was a gift to myself from a Lego Master Builder, and that's on there. I'll go into some more about it soon. But yes, come join us on the Discord. If you haven't yet, come find us on Facebook. Hit us up on Facebook. Drop us a message saying what video you're coming from, so we can then get you all checked in and everything else. If you haven't yet, go pop over to your Fiverr store, have a little look around, see what goodies you would like to purchase. If you do purchase anything, thank you very much. It would be very much appreciated to them. We also have an Instagram where we have links to all our videos behind each picture of whatever, like the Titanic. We have loads of videos there, or we will do by the time we finish. If you're watching this back from somewhere else like YouTube or Fiverr when it comes out fully, because it's in the beta at the minute, or any other platform that it's on, come join us over on Twitch and take part of the 200 competition. And if you are in the 200, when we hit 200, we'll spin a wheel and find out who a lucky winner is to have some goodies. I've had to chop and change some bits around because expiry dates and couldn't get extensions, but hopefully what we've got left should be okay. If you haven't yet, head over to Twitter, find our tweets and hit that retweet for a chance to have a good old shout out live on here. We have a family-friendly YouTube channel where we do some Lego games, Minecraft games, other family-friendly games and things like that. We also have some little builds on there, Lego builds. We also have a YouTube adult account where this will be going out on, and shh, Wabbit, you're making too much noise. We have the Hachette Titanic, we have the Hachette Eddie Stobart build. We also helping Wabbit with the Hachette Doll's House. I have on there the Baby Yoda. We also have, currently we started on there is the Ecto 1 from Lego, from our new contact who's a Lego Master Builder over at Windsor. So thank you very much, my contact there. He or she do not wish to be named, which is fine, but they're happy enough to be announced, but obviously not their names. So thank you very much to them, my contacts. They've also sent some little gifts for the kids and want me to get them built as well for the channel. But we should be cracking them out slowly and everything else. So let's head over to Twitter and see where we go from there. So I've got everything that I could see from the back of the issue 7 that we could need or will need or anything like that, but I do have the box near me just in case. So let's head over to Twitter. Come on. Right, where's my tweet? You never show me my tweet when I ask for it. No, got some sort of fast food outlet. Don't want that. Let's go profile. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be the last chance for those shout outs. So I'm going to go over and see what's going on and see how it turns out. Oh, big surprise. Very big surprise. Right, so I'm going to quickly refresh the page, see what happens. I might do in no particular order tonight. Wabbit's giving me evils now. Oh, I thought she was doing something then, but she's not. Right, quick refresh, and we'll go ahead and give these shout outs. So, I would say no particular order, and I'll get frowned upon. So, in first place, we have a Wabbit. Way! Congratulations, Wabbit. You've finally done it in how long? First time?
5 years, it feels like.
First time since we've started. In second, we have Roy. And in third, we have Claire. Thank you very much, you three, for being top 3 retweeters. You do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've missed out. And yes, hi there, Roy, how you doing? Hi there, Claire, how you doing? Hi there, Wabbit, how you doing? And we're all going to get cracking. Let's just get the app back up and running. I think, but no, is it paused? No, it's still going. I don't know why that keeps stopping there. That always stops there. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, we are going to come into the builds. So here we go. So, like I said, we've got our fantastic folder which we'll be putting our booklet in. And according to the back, we need this and this. So we'll go from there. But we are dealing with issue number 7. No idea what's in it. And I will just open it up and dive straight in like we normally do. If it is a complicated one, which I don't think it is, we'll use the instructions. If not, we'll just go ahead and see how things turn out. So here we go. A nice crumpled box, and yeah. Ooh, 3 packs of screws, 4 packs of screws. Okay, so what we've got here then, we have BP, so that'd be a plastic. AP, a plastic. So I might use A and then B. What's this one? EM, so that's metal, and FM, so that's metal as well. Okay, so we'll try and yank out this staple without hurting ourselves too much. So we can just open up the poly bags and go from there. I've got a new recycle-ish bin sitting up there, out of the way, and we'll go from there. So we have 4 screws, or 4 packs of screws, and we'll just see how things turn out. First we've got a bit of plastic. Right, so that must attach to the hole. First we've got, it looks like we've got a couple of parcel presents. And that seems to be empty. I'll keep that, use that as a spacer in the box of everything else, because I've got loads of Wabbits. I've got loads of Wabbits doll's houses there. I've got 2 Eddie Stobarts up there. I've got 1 more Titanic up there. And I've actually had a delivery sent to me today. 2 packages, I believe. One's a replacement doll's house and the other one is doll's house, but we'll soon find out. And we come to open. So yeah, I would move it over, but we've got the XA1 in place core. So we've got some sort of spacer, and it's metal. So it's die cast, so that's going to be interesting. Fold that away, and then we've got something quite light. So I think this is going to be plastic. Let's see how this turns out. Yep, so that gets folded away. Yeah, and that's plastic. Right, okay. So looking at that, that looks like a catwalk. So we've got like set ladders there and a platform to walk on. But I've got a funny feeling there'd be something else going on there. Maybe a cover of some sort. And that side's is closer together than this side, so it should go on here or one way. So let's turn that round. That side's closer together, that side's bigger apart. So let's see. That goes that way. Would have thought. So the people can walk up and go to the build itself. So why? Right, so we've got some holes there, which obviously for screws, and we've got some little blank ones in the middle. They must sit on these little notches. That's it, so like that. So there's also the bits in the middle that should help prevent the crankshaft going backwards and forwards. So if that goes there like that, yeah, it still turns, so that's alright, so nothing's catching. So we are probably looking at a metal screw for this. So that one is EM. Got 2, 4, 5, and we need what? 2, 4, 6, 8. So that'll be out of the question then. So what's this one then? FM 245. Okay, so that could be out of the question as well. So it must be plastic ones then. These ones. There's 4 and AP. Ah, plastic though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Right, okay, so a bit of a challenge there. Right, so let's see what's this then? I beat you this time, Roy. Yeah, I think Roy's gone a bit quiet now. So we'll see how things turn out. Right, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Those FM looks more like for the something a bit bigger. Then you've got these ones EM. I don't think I've got enough screws. I'll try these EM screws, and then I'll just grab a screwdriver in a second. I'll see how things turn out. Is it Echo the Gecko now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Echo the Gecko. They've got themselves the Titanic, and because they are sort of like my sort of like direction, they've asked if I could give them a helping hand if and when they get stuck. So I'm happy enough to do that. They've also asked me to have a look at another build that they're doing. So they've told me a few problems with that, so I've got to pack up a small kit and take it with me. So I'm going to go for my PH0 screwdriver from a well-known company, and let's see how we can go for these. I'm not too sure here. There's a lot of screws there, but then we've got this platform. This platform must go on there as well. I wonder. Aha! Which way round would that go? Would that go this way? That's a fin in there, so right, turn that round, and then that seems to slot in there quite nicely. So right, let's place that over. Right, so if we place that on top, that's actually halving the screws. So we have 1 screw, 2 screw, 3 screw, and 4 screw, and then it's obviously mirrored the other side. But if we place this on top, it's only revealing 1 screw, 2 screw, and obviously mirrors the other side. So if we just concentrate on these outer ones, so it's these 2 and these 2, we should be pretty good to go. So we'll work it in and out as we go until it takes a nice bite. And normally I like to work inside out, just like when I'm doing an engine. But on this one we can't do it like that, so that's a bit of a shame. So we'll just have to like do it around in a circle. Sometimes it, depending on the engine you're working on, it could go inside and go round in a clockwise or anti-clockwise motion, or it could go opposites. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. Right, that seems to be on there. So let's get these two in. And obviously once this video, or once I finish this stream, I can catch up at the weekend up to this issue, which is issue number 7 with everyone else. And then once this video goes live, I can put it out on the Facebook pages that I'm part of, as well as all the social media platforms. There we go, that seems to be on there nice and tight. Obviously you don't want to go too tight and strip the threads that you make, or break the plastic. So we'll just take it one step at a time and go from there. So these are obviously the outside ones, and we'll just do our best. So yeah, I've had some problems with other issues, like with the doll's house, where we tried building and then we was missing some parts. So they should have obviously turned up, and the stable arc was missing the dolly. That has actually turned up. That is sitting down there under the desk. Oh, hang on. Sitting down there under the desk. And we'll get to that soon. Right, so that's on there nice and tight. And there we go. I did lock it up myself, but I've now unlocked it. So that's still running nicely. And this got a nice bit of weight to it. But like I said, this side is shorter than this side. So that obviously goes to the shorter side. And obviously it's got a little indent there which marries up with this, which is great. And now it's actually reduced the end flow of the crank. Right, so we've got, what have we got here then? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay, so that's 10 screws to go in there. So let me think. We obviously got another metal one, which are these two and these two. So if we go, would it be the FMs? They were a bit more coarse, and of course I'm going to say they're going to be FMs. What's this then? Goodbye you, bit of spam. Yeah, so we'll go for the FMs, I reckon, for these ones in the middle, because obviously that's what I reckon it will be. That's not going to stay up no more. Right, let's just put that there a minute. No, not going to stay. Right, so let's get these FMs. I'm sure M means metal. And then we'll move on to the other ones. Right, so we want 4 of these. So I'll pinch hold 1 and tip the other 4 out. I'm sure we might have some of them in our little pack. Where's the? Might even have them in there stored away. So we'll go ahead and make sure. So we'll just pick one up. I would say I'd drop them in, but I can't. I can't quite see. Let me just turn the light a little bit towards us. No, that's made it worse. Let me just grab my little trusted headlight. Oh, there we go. by you. Now I know which one definitely it is. One in there. Let's see if we can get that in. That seems to be going in quite nicely. Alright, so that's starting to lift, so I'm going to hold it there. Oh, I want one to use. I'm going to go opposite corner, so I can feel it lifting and like tugging it in that side. So it'll be the inner ones, which is, this is one of them. Yeah, I can feel it slight gripping but slipping. There you go. Right, I'll just go back to the first one in a minute. That feels nice and tight, not stripping or anything like that. So then we'll go opposite that one, and we'll give that a little work in. And yeah, it's definitely come together quite nicely. I wonder if we do actually get 6 of these engines, because it did have 6 engines. So yes, I was having a chat with the kids, because obviously kids enjoy watching me build the Titanic and these Titanic documentaries we've managed to find online. And my eldest one said to me, what would have happened if they didn't go to America and went to Australia instead? Would the Titanic survive? And my answer is, I don't know. I would have guessed it would have. Probably would have done a good trip and all that, and then decided to go to America. But it wasn't my call or anything like that. Right, so let's have a look at this then. It looks like it spins nicely, but it looks like it's bowing there. It's like it's not connecting properly. Let's see if I can get a bit more on them. Yeah. That one hasn't got a screw in. That one hasn't got a screw in. It's in tight. I will check all the screws, because obviously having it look like it bows doesn't look nice at all. Where's the other one? There. I've got these two there. Don't know if the plastic deformed. Wouldn't surprise me, because I've had plenty of that before. That seems to go on there nicely, but this end, it seems like it's just raised up too high. It's like it's not touching properly. It's like it's not sitting down at all properly at all. I'll just take it off a minute, because I'm not happy with it. Not happy at all. I thought this would be a nice easy one. I don't want to try and mix up these screws at all, so try and keep them in the same holes. I wonder if there's something stopping it going in. Why don't you we go. So there we go. Like that there. Okay. So then they seem to be clear. That seems to be clear. Why isn't that one sitting there properly then? Looks like they've changed that around from the diagram. Let's flick that around then. That doesn't seem like it's going to be sitting properly. Even though it sits that way, it doesn't really hold the crank in properly when we first done it. Let's see if we can get that screw back in. Let's see how that goes in. Still seems like it's sitting proud. Still seems like it's twisted as well. Now it seems like it's sitting properly. Alright, so let's screw these back in. Right, let's get these back in nicely. That seems to be a little nightmare. There you go, sitting better now, but that diagram seems to be wrong. So I'll do check them over at the end, just to make sure. Right, and yes, that still spins. That seems to be sitting better. So we have one engine better looking. And now, moving on to this part, should be interesting. What have we missing? Might have missed something, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? No, chat seems to be quite quiet. What's that then? No, that seems to be good. So that will go in there like that. So yeah, we've got to take the Titanic plate out. A lot of people I've seen glued that in straight away. Obviously we didn't. So we just got to work out what we need to do here. What's this then? You can go away, thank you very much, goodbye, and we'll see how things turn out next. I don't know what one should we use. But then it seems like we're missing some screws from this one. What was it? 2, 4, 6. So what we'll do, we'll go for AP screws, put them in this one, because that's what I think is going to happen, and then we'll go back to the hole afterwards. Grab hold of one because it's going to be a spare. We'll put one back, and I will have a look later to find out if we've actually got them screws or not. So yeah, because obviously you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll try it this way then. One. So these are more coarse screws, so got a wider thread on, and it'll go like that. What's this? More things going on. Right, so that's one. Can't believe how long this has been magnetised for. Never put a magnet to it. I ain't got one for it. I was told that I'd need to get one straight away because it will need it. And it only lasts like for a couple of screws when you first buy them. But it seems to have done quite well with all the screws that we've done. So let's see what's coming up next then. Yeah, we do like to work the screws in and out. And we can get things going. You right there, Webbit? Yeah, still waiting for your appointment to come through for your nails so you can carry on with Doll's House. Otherwise it looks like I've got to do your Doll's House again. Yeah, next week I will go back to all my gaming, start my gaming back up again, as long as everything stays clear. I've also got some things organised for lunchtimes and gaming's in the evenings, so we should be able to get things going. Obviously it's not going to be gaming every single night, it's going to be a couple nights gaming, a couple nights of building, because we've got quite a bit to catch up on. And we should be good to go. Alright, so yeah, so we are now down to this last packet. So this last packet of 5, or should be 4, no 4. And we've got 3. Okay, so 3 of the screws are going to be used. That's fine. And these are BP. So we'll grab hold of 1, drop 3. There we go. Put them there. So bring the hole back and try and marry it all back up again. Yeah. There we go. So if I play, it's got one little lug, which you'll see it on that side. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Got like a little stepping system as well. That goes in there like so. Can't really see much until I get the screws in. So we'll go behind the plate first. Get one in. Get it started so it holds it. Give me, that's it, just give me 1 screw. That's all I want, is 1 screw. Right. We'll drive that one in there. Get this one worked in properly. There we go. Doesn't take long to get these coarse ones to screw in because the threads are obviously quite deep. Big gap between the threads. And it's that one there. We're good to go. Right. So that should hold the deck on, and obviously I've got the deck packed away in protective covers. So that means I've got a funny feeling I wonder if that's the white part bolts on there first and then the deck. That's what I think is going to happen. and that bit there's a bit flimsy, but the rest of it's nice and sturdy. So we'll put the Titanic plate back on. I'm not going to glue this in place just in case this breaks. Now I've got to get it replaced or something happens. But later on, when time comes to the end, we'll put some glue on it afterwards. Let's give it a nice little prime fess, and that stays in. There we go. So that's that bit done, and that bit done. So the engine is now going quite well. Oh, I've knocked it a little bit. There you go. Still works nice and fine. Pumping away, everything. So we should be good to go. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we've got the screws already. Alright. Oh, that's from last. I didn't put that away after using it on the doll's house. Alright. Let's put that away in there. Let's go to our Titanic side, which is this side. And let's see if we've actually got them screws. CM for DM AM. Oh, we've got some AM. That's a BM. So we have this VP, AP. So those are two new ones in there. We've got EM, so that's a new one. And what's that one? That is a. Did see it before. Some of the text come off it. It's an M. Doesn't look like an A no more. Oh well. Well, we'll just keep them as they are. Yeah, just a gentle wipe and it's gone. Right, okay, I'll check what they are and go back to them afterwards. Alright, let's put all the Titanic screws away. Get them in there. I'll watch the video back and go from there. See what ones they were. Got these then. Let's put that down there. I think that's the dolly. Screwdriver away. And that's it. So that's a bit more done. Can't really tell what's done on the hole unless you lift it up. But that's what it is. And we'll back to normal there. And we have the catwalk to make the engine stand up a lot easier for us. And it looks like there's going to be 2 screws there and 2 screws there. Obviously they're going to be end screws. And there we go. Alright, so let's quickly shoot over to this site there. And we'll go ahead and... I don't want to do that. We'll go ahead and stick that one up. And we'll hopefully be able to go on a quick 60-second ad break, if that's the one that's there still. Let's see how everything's done out. So 3, 2, 1, 60-second ad break. Alright, so lucky enough to have the ad break. Excellent, great. If not, sorry. You've just got me chatting away a bit quietly while I'm trying to sort something out. And I don't think that is it. So yeah, we'll sort something out with that afterwards. So let's see what we get in the next issue. Alright, we'll go back to the book afterwards, and then we'll end it because we've got to do the book. Let's get ourselves set up for the book. Let's fit all the other issues to the back and open it up. Ready. There we go. We're ready. So we should be coming back very, very shortly, and we'll read the book. Oh. Just a few seconds to go and we are done. Alright, so hopefully everyone's enjoying the build. I know I am. It is slow moving at the minute, but hopefully it'll pick up. So alright, everyone should now start to be coming back. So let's flick on back to the main page and go 3, 2, 1 and back we come. So we'll move the engine out of the way and the port side hole, and we'll grab the book out. And that goes in the bin, and we'll see what we've got coming up next week and what we've got in here next time. What we're waiting for delivery. Oh, this is really crimpled up. It looks like we've got a bit of details for the deck, the white piece, which is very hard to see there, some screws, so these screws will hold the white piece on. I've got some more screws there, so that must hold that on then. So a bit more details. What's that? Details for the forecast. Hang on. Forecastle, including bow support, bits, winches, valves, anchor. Okay. Chains, guides, trims, and assorted screws. Okay, so we've got a few more bits to do. It looks like it's just one white piece, so it'll probably be port side again. And we can work on from there. The Titanic engine. So you've got a 3, a 4, and a 3 propellers. Alright, so what we got here? This looks really scrambled up. So we've got the Harold and Wolf brand logo, safety and the recycling, change of course, the unknown children. So yeah, there must be quite a lot of unknown children there. There's loads went down. Identity revealed. Right, okay, some interesting things to look at. A dive in the pool. Okay, so that's what they wore when they went swimming. Seems about right from the black and white little clips I've seen. Like they would normally wear like black and white stripes. What we've got here then? Times and costs. Titanic lamps. Yeah. If I remember rightly, it was like a few quids, it says, but now times it's like a few £100. And then obviously the instructions on how to put it together. Instructions on how to put it together. So I don't think we've done bad estimated guesswork and looking at it. So yeah, okay, so we did do it right. It was a bit of common sense really. And yeah, obviously the people that I follow on YouTube is going to be in the description, and obviously once I've done this in a couple of days, I'll go ahead and watch their videos, and I will always leave a thumbs up so it gives them some support, just like I hope they do to me. So yes, there is number 7. Let's bring the clipboard in, the ring binder, and we'll put number 7 in, and I'll read that with the kids later. And we do have number 8 up there ready to go, but that will obviously be another time, because we are obviously waiting for 9, 10, 11 and 12 to turn up. I'm not too sure if 12's out yet, so only time will tell. So that will be coming 4 issues a month, so that should help out with 1 issue a week streaming. So yeah, I've got quite a few things to try and sort out and go from there. So that's going to be wrapped up back in the packing, and that's going to be placed in the packing as well. So good old me. Right, so let's go over to that screen, and we'll go once more, and we'll stick the links out so everyone can see the links and come join us over on the Discord. They can also come join us on Facebook by letting us know what video they're coming in from. Pop over to the Fiverr and look at some goodies. Come over to the Twitch, take part in the 200 competition by following us there, and we'll spin the wheel once we hit 200 and find out who lucky winners are. We also have a Twitter account, so you can hit the retweet, get yourself mentioned on here. We also have our family friendly YouTube channel where we do games on there, family friendly games like Lego, Minecraft and other ones like that. We also have our YouTube adult accounts where we are obviously building the Titanic, we're building the Eddie Stobart, we've built the Lego Child, Baby Yoda. We are doing the Legos Ecto 1 Ghostbusters. I think I've done Rabbit's Doll's House. There may be some other builds coming. I am in chats with other people about things, and we'll just see how things rock out for that. So yes, I've got nothing else to say. I think we've done all that. I believe the next build will probably be the Ecto 1 because we need to get to a certain point before we get our next gift. Hopefully we are on track. The videos will be coming out at weekends like always. Stream during the week, release at weekends, and there will be some rescheduling because obviously I've got 2 accounts to try and get the videos out on. So hopefully you've all enjoyed. Don't forget to go to all the platforms, subscribe, follow, anything like that. Leave a thumbs up. Click on any notification bells to be notified. And don't forget to give a share out to all your friends and family and across other social media platforms. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. End.